Championship here at the Kentucky Speedway. Going to do 225 miles, 150 laps tonight. Thanks to Darren Moya for sponsoring. It is the Pay It Forward 225. So thank you again to Darren for sponsoring. With that said, 225 laps, 150 miles. Pit stops are going to be happening, so make sure you do enter on the backstretch. Also, leaders start at green at all times, including restarts. Please do start on green. Going to have Richard and Jordan doing admitting tonight, so if there's a penalty that's legit, you will serve it, but if it's something fluky like spinning down pit road or that kind of thing, then they will clear it for you. They'll do their best to clear it as quick as possible, or if I see it, I'll clear it. So wish you guys the best of luck. Congratulations, Derek, on the pole. And as you see, Mark is sitting here tonight, so take advantage and have fun. All right, take a look at our starting lineup for the race tonight. Derek Bordeaux going to win the pole, 31.568 seconds, 31.629 for Caressel. He's going to start in the second position. David Chuck going to start in third. Mr. Beach in fourth. Aaron Davis fifth. Jordan Malish sixth. Justin Gable seventh. Bobby Cheney in eighth. Richard Schwint ninth. Austin Roberts going to start in the 10th position. Nichols, Ray, Dixon, and O'Brien. It's kind of a smaller field tonight. Going to start here at the Kentucky Speedway. Appreciate you guys watching us. Going to have some very interesting racing. Again, another race without Marcus Richardson, which makes it very interesting considering he's dominated pretty much all season long. We'll have to see how that transitions to us tonight. Pace car going to pull off again. It is 225 miles, 150 laps, and we are about to go racing here at the Kentucky Speedway on a Thursday night. Let's go racing. Oh, Jordan Malish is loose right off the bat, heading for the wall. That'll bring the caution out. What happened there? Wow, loses the back end. And he backs it into the wall. Wow. Can't tell if there's contact with Beach. He gets off the throttle. I don't think this brakes on him. Max in the wall. That's a tough break there for the 94. Oh, great. Get off my screen. Caution out for the first time. Pit stop's going to have a David Shuck going to come to pit road. Schwint going to come in. Cheney coming with him. See who else is going to come in. Nichols, Roberts, most of the field coming in here. Now it's going to come in and get his damage fixed here. So finally had an opportunity, guys, to sit down and work on everything, graphic-wise and stuff. You'll notice the ticker, finally the caution light up there working with the green flag light. Got new text here. You'll notice the numbers don't have quotes in them anymore. You might notice that a little bit. So some different things that we got finally here to work with. Got some other features I'll show you here in just a little bit. You'll definitely want to stick around for that. Take a look at the point standings as we enter tonight's race here at the Kentucky. Richardson leads the points by 38, but no Marcus tonight, so that's going to play an interesting role tonight. Jordan Malish, he is 69 points behind, but he is already in trouble tonight. James Williams, fourth in points, 73 behind. He's working, so he won't be here. Schwint, 83, and Bobby Chaney, 85 points behind. Now, I have been told by people that the Gateway track looks to be released sometime next week. Don't know if that is true or not, but if that is the case, we will be working Gateway into our schedule for the Truck Series. I have not figured out yet when, but it will be in the season. What I'll do is obviously just place it somewhere and push everything else back a week. But apparently Gateway is coming to iRacing in the near future, and when it does, we will have it for you here in the United Sim Racing Championship and, of course, for Racers Only TV. Going to come back for the restart here in lap number 5 after the first caution. Turn 1, lap 1. Jordan Malish going wee into the wall. He will likely get that damage fixed. Stay on the lead lap and go from there. Pace car going to pull off back to green. Derek Bordeaux, your leader. Aaron Davis, Caressel, Beach, and Gable, your top 5 here at Kentucky. O'Brien up in the wall already. He's just falling to the back, it looks like, as Bordeaux going to lead it down into turn 3. Aaron Davis going to fight the outside, and Caressel not able to make a move. Here comes Beach to the inside. All right, a green flag lap. Austin Roberts getting up there close to that wall, almost knocking it down. And a battle right here. 4th position, Cheney trying to look underneath shut. They're 3 wide back here. Brian Ray, Austin Roberts, Jake Nichols. Schwent's like, oh boy, somebody fix this, please. I won't be able to do as many tonight because I don't have, this is one of the tracks I don't have that camera package that you saw at Michigan. So I'm going to be doing cameras myself. So I'm going to do the best I can. Bordeaux, Caressel in the back here. Good battle for the 3rd position. 4 or 5 trucks right here. Aaron Davis, Mr. Beach, David Shutt, Cheney, Justin Gable. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Carresso pulling away there in the second position. Actually, he's starting to make a run on Bordeaux. Bordeaux's in the wall. Carresso's going to make a move for the lead. He's almost down to the apron. No, I can get inside the car. I have to do them manually, basically. Like the cameras you see around the tracks are usually automatic, but then I can manually get in the car no matter what the cameras are. So I can get on board though. So Carresso going to get a bonus point in the first lead change after Bordeaux knocked the wall down in turn 2. Cheney looking low on shut. That is for the 5th position. Here comes Gable. Wow, Cheney getting a little loose there at the bottom. That might cost him. Great racing everywhere back here. Jake Nichols falling back. Brian Ray inside of him. Austin Roberts outside. Schwint getting loose. Look out, boys. Racing all over the track. And Gable's going to hold off hold off Cheney for position as Carresso continues to lead here. Mano 4th. Shut inside Aaron Davis in the 32. We had the one early caution. That was on lap number 1 with Jordan Malish going around in turn 1. Other than that, it's been green and fun. As they are 2 by 2, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th right here in a pack. Cheney going to clear Gable for position. Oh, a bunch of us usually stream during a race. I believe that Cheney or somebody might be also. I know Wilms usually does. I know Malish is, and Malish on Racer 940 on Twitch. As they're 3 wide, oh boy. We want McCable. Multi-banked, very bumpy surface here at the Kentucky Speedway. Gable looking for somewhere to go, not able to do anything right now. Cheney has worked his way past Aaron Davis and David Shutt as Gable tries to do the same. Almost taking it 3 wide. There is Carresso, your leader. Carresso started there in the 2nd position, running in the lead as he gets up close to that wall. Running that Pinktober truck, honoring, again, breast cancer awareness. Showing his support for that. Bordeaux about 9/10 of a second back in 2nd. There is the rest of your top 6. Beach and Cheney going to battle out. Shutt, Davis side by side. Back there, Richard Schwint, Brian Ray side by side for position. Wow, that was close. I mentioned this battle back here. Austin Roberts in there also. Jordan Malish back into the picture, and he's loose again. He got that apron. Steve Dixon here, he's got some damage. There's Kevin O'Brien. Looks like Brian Ray with a little bit of damage on that right side. So Kentucky not playing games with anybody so far tonight. Cheney starting to put pressure on Beach, who's starting to put some pressure on Bordeaux. There you see your top 5 right now. All the distance they are back. There you see it about 1 second or so back to Derek Bordeaux, about 1.4 back to Beach, 1.6 to Bobby Cheney, about 2 seconds back to David Shutt. As we complete lap number 20. Six through 10. There's Justin Gable about 3 seconds or so back. Jake Nichols about 6 seconds or so back. He's out here on his own a little bit. And then this battle right here between these three. Schwint, Roberts, and Ray. Ray up the track again. And Roberts going to clear Brian Ray to move Austin up to the 9th position. And then Jordan Malish. Kevin O'Brien. The 00, Steve Dixon. And of course, looks like Aaron Davis behind the wall. Well, Aaron Davis calling it short tonight. See if something happened to him or down the back straightaway. And gone. Look at Caressel drive away. He's looked good here tonight at 13 truck. He did win earlier this year. He's got to win at Martinsville in the second race of the season. Looking maybe for win number 2 tonight. He's definitely on the march. And then Pinktober number 13 truck. Mr. Beach now up to second. Shutt up to third. Gable up to fourth. Bordeaux now back to fifth. Bobby Cheney, he's back to sixth. And it looks like this field definitely starting to get the comers and goers here as we are on a long green flag run. Now, most of these trucks came to pit road after lap 1, so you should be seeing pit stops, I would say, probably in the next 25 laps or so, 25 to 30 laps, about 50 to 55 on a tank of fuel. David Shutt starting to work his way in on Beach. You see Steve Dixon going a lap down. Talking about our schedule coming up here the next couple of weeks here in the Truck Series. Then about Outlaw Motorsports. Next week, Watkins Glen International. And we are going to run the boot on Watkins Glen International. That is going to be interesting for the first time ever next week. Watkins Glen in the boot in the trucks. And then following that, we'll go to Iowa Speedway. and in the Atlanta Motor Speedway. So definitely a lot of different configurations and tracks here for the Truck Series at My Outlaw Motorsports, and that'll wrap up the month of October. Definitely going to work on trying to get more drivers out here racing with us, as this is obviously a fun series to be a part of. Unfortunately tonight, not the best of turnouts. Brian Ray behind the wall, so Ray obviously having some issues. And that battle for second definitely heating up right here between Mr. Beach and David Shutt. But throughout the rest of the week, you're going to have some fun racing coming up again tomorrow night. Nothing going on here, as we will. I'll be at high school football covering that. And then Saturday, as there's the battle for second, Shutt to the inside. Bordeaux about knocked the wall down off 2. Moved David up to the second position. Past the 22 of Mr. Beach. I was going to say, on Saturday, we'll see what happens. I do got football. I got to coach for the last day for me, my last day of coaching football this year. And then basically I'm going to come home and we'll check on the SRA WK&D Roadkill Series, as they are at Montreal Saturday. And if that series definitely has enough people and Bobby gives me to go, then we'll broadcast it. That's as of right now, though. Obviously, things are subject to change. I mean, hell, the way my work schedule is anymore, I could say that now, and then tomorrow, by now, I got to do something Saturday night. So, who knows? Bobby Cheney worked his way past Derek Bordeaux. That is for position. Back here, Richard Schwent, Austin Roberts. That is the 8th and 9th spots there. Richard Schwint in 8th, Austin Roberts in 9th. Back here, Jordan Malish got that rear end as fixed as possible. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. He is there in the 10th position. And then Steve Dixon, Kevin O'Brien. O'Brien on the lead lap in 11th. And Dixon with a pretty smashed up truck all the way around. Here you see David Shutt all behind your leader, Nick Caressel. Lap number 35, who has got a pretty good sized lead of 2.66 seconds over David Shutt. Looks like Gable has gotten around Bobby Cheney. Oh, no, actually, he was ahead of him the whole time, I should say. We go on board with the 99, the champion from last season in the Truck Series. Bobby looking to make a march back up into the points running tonight after, again, Marcus not here tonight, unfortunately. Oh, tight, tight, tight. Oh, Bobby's in the wall. Two trucks going to buy at least. Nichols now going to battle out with Derek Bordeaux here. As you know, the Truck Series, full schedule, full season truck racing, 150 laps tonight, 225 miles. Every race this year, full distance, and we're doing 30 races on the schedule. This is race number 11 this evening, so we're a third of the way through our schedule already. That will wrap up in March. This series is going to move to Tuesday starting November, actually. We've been racing on Thursday every night pretty much since July. We're going to move to Tuesdays with this series, move the B cars over to Thursday. So allow us to be able to run the iRacing Fix stuff and then also be able to go watch football that's on every Thursday evening. You can definitely see the tires starting to fall off these trucks, so they're going to be seeing pit stops here in the very near future. David Shunt down to 2.2 seconds as he's going to put a lap. Cressel is on Kevin O'Brien. They're in the 84. And just the one caution earlier at lap 1, Jordan Malice spinning in turn 1. Backed it into the wall, some minor damage to his rear end. He's got it fixed up and back out there on track running into 10th position. He's on the last truck on the lead lap. Again, I expect this to be about a 2-stop race. A lot of trucks are going to be getting close on fuel as we get to the end of the race. I think that's why you saw a lot of trucks get to pit road after that lap 1 caution, is to top off the tank and get back out there so that obviously when lap 150 came, no worries about running out of gas. Shutt's got it under 2 seconds, so he's starting to make his march towards the front here. There's David. We'll go gyro with David here up turn 4. The 15 degrees of banking here at the Kentucky Speedway. Getting this track a D shape, bumpy as heck. This track actually designed to spell the letters DW. If you look on the infield, you'll see the garage is a W and the track is a D, literally. Which always begged me to ask, how come it's not 17 degrees of banking? Because that was Darrell's famous number. Just something that's always baffled me. There's third place Mr. Beach there. You see some minor damage on the rear end of that 22. Other than that, he's kept it out of trouble for the most part. Justin Gable, that Breaking Bad Chevrolet there. And a good battle here for the 5th position. Nichols and Bordeaux fighting it out for 5th. Cheney trying to work his way into the picture. Most of his field pretty much spread out for the most part. This is your closest battle right here as 4th place starts to get sucked in. So it's going to be a 3-truck battle here shortly. If Cheney can get up here, it'll be a 4-truck battle. Oh! Bordeaux going to take a look underneath Nichols. Going to try 2 for 1 inside of Gable too. And he's going to get it. Wow, nice pass by Bordeaux. Going to move straight from 6th to 4th. Oh, don't try to split them, boys. This ought to be good. Oh, Gable's in the wall. And you see them putting another lap on Steve Dixon. Would not be surprised to see pit stops happening here in the next lap or two. Now that they made it past lap 50. Laps falling off close to about a half second to almost a full second off the pace. As I mentioned, Bobby Cheney on pit road, the first one in. The 99, the champion from last season, Exalta Chevrolet. 45-mile-an-hour speed limit here at Kentucky. You see 4 tires and fuel on the 99. And here you go. Austin Roberts now on pit road. There he is in the 6th. Pitting from 8th. Jordan Malish going to come to pit road from 10th. Derek Bordeaux going to come to pit road from 4th. More tires and fuel. And there goes Roberts. Mentioned Malish on pit road. Here's Bordeaux in. Malish getting his 4 tires and fuel and he pulls away. And the leader, Nick Caressel, coming in. Caressel starting in the 2nd spot tonight. He's led the most laps. Nick gets to his pit crew here. We'll time his stop, see when he comes out. Shutt going to get a bonus point for leading. 14-3 for Caressel. Looking for Shutt. There he is. Austin Roberts, those 4 fresh tires, he should be able to drive away. And does. Beach so far yet to pit. Jake Nichols yet to pit. Gable, Schwint. Top 5. As we are now less than 100 laps to go. It is the Pay It Forward 225 United Sim Racing Championship for Racers Only TV here at the Kentucky Speedway. Shutt looking for that caution to put some people a lap down. Shutt doing a good job there. Continuing to lead laps. Here come the rest of the trucks to pit road. Nichols coming in. Gable on pit road. And Schwint, you see him on Superman on pit road there. And he's gone after 4 tires. Here come the rest. Let's see if Shutt comes to pit road this time. You know, both getting 4 tires and fuel. And this is going to be a good battle off pit road here because this pit road is tight coming to the corner. Drag race. Nichols lets him go. Good move. And now Shutt and Beach on pit road. This will be a true test right here to see how these tires work. Beach oversteps his pits. Still trying to get to his pit stall. That's costing a big time. And there goes Shutt on 4 tires and fuel. You see Caressel right there coming in turn 1 now. Let's see how this comes out. Nick's going to be the leader. I see a little bit of damage on that right side. Or maybe that's just me. Oh, that's clean. He's good. So this pit stop's finally finished here in lap 62. Nick Caressel going to be the leader. Up on that slow truck is Steve Dixon, all damaged and stuff. Staying out of everybody's way. Good job by Steve. Only the 1 caution again earlier, lap 1. Jordan Mouse going around. It has been clean and green throughout. Kevin O'Brien still yet to pit, I believe. when it's all said and done, Derek Bordeaux should be the third-place truck. There's O'Brien right there. Bordeaux going to go by. You see Mr. Beach back there in the 5th position. You'll see him in our picture there. There he is after his pit stop. There's Cheney. He's going to be 6th. Nichols, Gable, 7th and 8th. They are battling back here still. Nichols just getting past Gable. As O'Brien gets the pit road now, so he'll start falling. There's Gable still. Look at these two still battling it out. Oh, that was close. Oh, here we go. Gable up in the Nichols. They're spinning in the grass. Don't think it's going to bring out a caution. Going to clear the black flag because he did. As you see, Shutt has gotten past Caressel for the lead, by the way. That's a new lead change. He did spit in the pit road in the end, so because of that, we'll go ahead and let that clear. See Dixon on pit road. As Beach and Bordeaux going to battle. This is for the 3rd position. As we are 5 laps from halfway. No, Nichols obviously not going to be happy about that move. Meanwhile, here comes Shutt. He's going to put a lap on Gable now after that spin. David starting to pull away from that 13 of Caressel. Caressel looking to, to pull something off here to get back to that lead. Here's our upcoming schedule coming up the next few nights here for Races Only TV. Again, nothing tomorrow night. Saturday, we might have the Road Series. One thing I will guarantee is that the IndyCar Series, we had that from Sim Racing Authority, the DW12 Open Wheel of Death. We have that series. We still got to run that race sometime. It'll likely be Saturday night after the Cup race, worst case scenario. So, and then Sunday we'll have the Truck Series, the WKND Knuckle Deep Truck Series from Sim Racing Authority. That'll be coming up Sunday. And then Monday, the SCC Madness Series from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Oh, Malish in the wall. That got close. And you see Mr. Beach, Derek Bordeaux battling it out. You see Mr. Beach trying to catch Nichols. Jake actually a lap down in the 10th position right now. There's Richard Schwint, Austin Roberts back here. They are in the 6th and 7th position. Roberts doing a good job as we officially reach the halfway point. Our race analysis, there it is. 4 lead changes, 1 caution for 3 laps. That was for Jordan Malish, losing it off of in turn 1 and scraping the wall up a little bit there at his rear end. Had one other spin, and that was just now at Nichols and Gable, but no caution brought out on that. And your leader, David Shutt, Nick Caresso's led to most laps. And most of those lead changes actually happening during the pit stop. That is your race analysis so far. There's your top 5. See the big gap back to 3rd. Each working his way past the lap truck and Kevin O'Brien, maybe. Brian's got a fresh. Oh, Brian's in the wall, climbing it. Oh, he's spinning. Will that bring a caution out? And he goes behind the wall. It's about 1.5 and holding steady there between these two. Dixon on pit road, along with O'Brien. O'Brien getting towed. The 2 Frenchmen here, 3rd and 4th on the leaderboard. Let's check out speeds at the line here this time by. Who's the fastest truck on the track? Looks like that time by it was David Shutt at 32.354, Caresso at 3.97. Beach running 3.7, so they're all right there within each other, within about 3-4 tenths. That time by Beach actually faster by about a 0.5 tenth. And O'Brien has taken his truck in the end behind the wall. And we'll finish in the 12th position. There is Carresto, and it's way on back here is Malish to Mr. Beach. Some 13 seconds back. Beach is sitting there thinking to himself, what if I had a caution? It'd be really nice right now. A lot of drivers feeling that way. Cheney feeling that way. Bordeaux, Schwint. And you see Bobby Cheney there in the 99, the league champion from last season there in the trucks. Richard Schwint there in the 55. Doing a good job this evening. Of course, anytime we go on Superman, we got a Superman cam. You see the big old tunnel. It goes down into turn 3 there. And about 10 to 15 laps away from the next round of green flag pit stops. Should be the last ones of the night. There's Austin Roberts there in his 6th. He's making his first start of the night, or the season actually, here at For Racers Only TV and United Sim Racing Championship. Should mention this is the first time we've actually raced in 2 weeks. Last time we were on the track was at the Texas Motor Speedway. That race won by Marcus Richardson by some. Actually, it was a glitch, and they actually kicked him out after the race was over. So I don't know the actual time he won by, but it was a lot. 2 cautions in that race for 7 laps, so 18 lead changes in that race. So these guys definitely been getting these mile-and-a-half tracks figured out. Beach finished 2nd in that race. Bordeaux 3rd. Cheney 4th. Carresto 5th. Let's look at the top 5 right now here at Kentucky. Let's see. We got. The reason why I'm saying this. All right, David Schutt's in first. Schutt didn't. Actually, Schutt finished 9th in that race. Carresto in 2nd, finished 5th. There's Beach in 3rd, he finished 2nd. Bordeaux in 4th, he finished 3rd. And Bobby Cheney, right there, finished in the 4th spot, running 5th now. So those guys who ran up front towards the mile-and-a-half race at Texas, running up front here at Kentucky. So you guys definitely get a good feel going here. Marcus leading 102 out of 167 laps that night. And what I'm going to do actually for a second here, guys, I'm going to step away for a quick second and just take a small little break to get us to the finish. Usually I have somebody up here with me, but not tonight. So I'm going to put on most exciting so you watch what racing's going on. And I'll be back here very shortly from the Kentucky Speedway. We'll get you through the pit stops and get you to the end of the race here on For Racers Only TV. Back with you to Kentucky Speedway. David Shutt, your leader. There he is off turn 4, putting a lap on Austin Roberts. So 6 trucks remain on the lead lap on this very fast-paced race. 225 miles here. The Pay It Forward 225. Darren Moyer, appreciate him sponsoring this race. Darren, a very big contributor, of course, to the series. As you know, he has the Darren Moyer 6-pack challenge that's already 2 races in. Marcus Richardson won at $20 at Charlotte for completing that challenge. Real battles on the track. Everybody pretty spread out. We're going to get ready for green flag pit stops here in the next 5 to 10 laps. This will get everybody to the finish. One thing that really make this interesting if a caution does come out. On board with Caressa, you see Shutt's up ahead there. Shutt coming up on Superman and put him a lap down there in that 24, that Sherwin-Williams paint. Now David Shutt has 2 wins on the season. Could have had his 3rd at Dover, but of course, if you weren't here for that deal that happened, basically, long story short, got 184 laps complete. And we lost 5 or 6 drivers due to iRacing crashing. And basically what we decided to do was go back to lap 184, and that's completion of the race. And because of that, Marcus Richardson was given the win. And it's one of his 3 straight wins he's actually had, 5 on the season in this race. So Shutt actually was the first one across the line at lap 200, but again, due to a very rare situation where iRacing actually caused people to leave, not people's internet, it was deemed necessary to go back to that lap and call it a race. So Shutt obviously not the most thrilled person after that call, but fortunately that was the call that was made, and Shutt looking to redeem himself here tonight with a big win. As he comes up on the back of of Richard Schwint. As Jordan Malice, first truck on pit road. Now Cheney was the last one to pit out of those on the lead lap, as he's actually been on pit road. Bobby has, as I'm looking at the standings here. Where is Cheney? There he is. Cheney down in the 9th spot, so he's already been on and off pit road. We'll see if Bobby's able to put those tires to work. And Caressa going to come to pit road. Lap number 103. Derek Bordeaux also on pit road. Right side tires going on. And left side's going on. Bordeaux pulling into his pit stall. Carreso 13.5, not a bad. We'll see where Shutt comes out now when he comes to pit road. Bordeaux gets his tires and he gone. Austin Roberts down pit road. Final stop for the 6. Oh, I think Roberts passed his pit stall just a little bit there. He'll get tires and fuel. And Superman to pit road. More tires and fuel for the 55, and Schwint going to pull away. Good stop for him. Now that beach battle right there with Carreso not for position right now. As Shutt still yet to go to pit road. Shutt with a pretty good sized lead on Beach that the worst he'll probably do unless some major catastrophe happens on pit road. Would worst case scenario fall to second. Oh, I think Jordan Malice just spun it down on the, oh yeah, he's had some issues. See what happened to the 94. Yeah, he lost it off turn 2, it looks like. And down there in that bottom is going to clip that apron. That'll upset any truck. As he's going to lose it, goes spinning. Hits that right side, he gets the inside wall. And again, no caution out. He kept it down on that apron. That could have been very bad. Malice bringing it down pit road. We stay green. Derek Bordeaux up ahead there in 6th spot, looking for that caution that everybody, I think, pretty much on this track is looking for right now. Now it's going to take off back out of pit road with that damage on his right side now after that wreck. So we got any battles on the track at all. Russell and Schwint. Schwint's a lap behind them two there. This won't be a battle either. Mostly just waiting on Beach to come to pit road. Shutt still yet to pit, and then the rest of them Pretty much all cycled back out. Caressel in third, Gable fourth, and Jake Nichols back up to the fifth position. I believe he's still yet to pit. Wow, I'm impressed how long he's been able to go on that tank of fuel. I remember he went to like lap 60 something, so maybe it's not so much of a surprise. There's Bobby Cheney there in the 99. He is in 7th right now, hoping that Shadow pit so he can get up to 6th, and he's trying to catch Bordeaux, who's up here ahead of David. There's Jake Nichols. There's Justin Gable. Mr. Beach there in the 22. Get our upcoming schedule for out the rest of the week as Nichols comes to pit road. Again, nothing tomorrow night due to high school football. Next time we'll be on the air Saturday. For the potentially the Road Series. We'll not going to be able to finalize that one yet, but hopefully, if nothing else gets in the way, we'll have the Road Series from SRA, the WKND Roadkill Series. We'll have that for you coming up Saturday night. And then the IndyCar race, the DW12 Open Wheel of Death test race from Michigan. That race was ran last night, actually, as Nichols leaves pit road. And here we go. Here come the pit stops. Finally. Oh. Uh-oh. Remember that catastrophe? We'll have to see here. Did he speed on pit road? Lap 118, he's on pit road here. This pit stall now. Here we go. 4 tires and fuel. Or 2 tires, and look, he's being held. Speeding on pit road for shut. He might as well go ahead and take 4. He's going to go with 2 tires, though. Mr. Beach on pit road. That changes everything. Justin Gable on pit road. Two tires for Beach. Gable, 2 tires. Nope, no, he's going 4. Now to see where everybody cycles out here. So with that said, Nick Caressel now going to be the leader. Due to that mistake by David Shutt, this lead going to be pretty big when it's all over with. Let's see here. He's going to cross the line now. And here's David Shutt over in turn 3 and 4. Like I said, some catastrophe for Shutt. He's still second place, 13 seconds back now from the lead. This here's a battle for position, believe it or not. Austin Roberts and Richard Schwint. This will be for 6th. Austin putting the pressure on Superman here. See if we can get the run on him. And Roberts going to clear him, so now move Austin up to the lucky dog spot. If a caution comes out here, he would be back on the lead lap. Wow, Richard, nice run on the outside. Beach trying to get him for that second spot, gets shut. This is some 12 seconds back now after that speeding penalty. Nick Caressel there in a 24 Pinktober truck in the lead. Looking for win number 2 on the season. He won at Martinsville earlier this year in a wreck fest that had 19 cautions. If you remember that race number 2. This one here, only 1 caution. Back at lap 1. We've been green ever since lap 5. 120 laps, 125 laps now, straight green. 120. Again, next week for the trucks, it is Watkins Glen International, and they will run the boot section of that race. Now, I will say next week I will not be broadcasting live that race. However, I will be broadcasting at that point, Thursday night. Here's the situation coming up for next week. I'm actually driving to New York Saturday. I'm going to be gone pretty much all the way through Tuesday, and I'll be home Tuesday night for the finale of the B-Car Series. Here's the situation that comes in front of us. Because of that, I've been running, as you know, the NIS race, the Fixed Series. So because of that, I am actually going to broadcast me running that race Thursday night while this race happens. So that'll be next Thursday night. I'll be racing over at Talladega in the NIS Fixed while this race continues. The Watkins Glen race will be going on at that moment. So it's just a tough decision I had to make. But you know, I got to cover what I've been racing before I lose. So not that I'm going to win anyways. Here, Jordan Malish, Austin Roberts, and Schwint still battling out for that first truck a lap down. They're going to need to keep digging because Bobby Cheney about to get lapped in that 99. Ooh, Malish getting close to that wall again. Shutting those 2 tires Beach on the 4, able to be held off. There's Derek Bordeaux back in the 4th position. Oh, these 2 trucks. Remember earlier. There's Bobby Cheney there, the 99, in the 5th position. This is the closest battle on the track right here between these 2. Schwint and Roberts been putting on a fight. Kind of a funny story here. Not that I get too personal with guys a bunch, but Austin Roberts actually shared a story. This happened about 6 months ago or so. And we were talking one day, and then Austin mentioned to me about, we were talking about Schwint. And obviously Schwint, if you haven't raced with Richard, one of the nicest, cleanest guys you'll ever race with. And nice in general, obviously a good friend of mine and stuff. And Austin's like, man, I'm kind of scared of Schwint. I guess he always thought Schwint was a mean guy. He said he never knew why or anything. He just thought Schwint was mean. I was like, no. I think Austin and think Richard's mean now. Lesson there, don't judge a book by its cover. Schwint, oh, he's going to slide up in front of Roberts as I say that. So now Schwint's the first truck a lap down. Let's see. Nope, Cheney's still not a lap down yet, so 14 to go. That's one thing I haven't got to do yet. Let's jump over and do our shout-outs that I usually get to do. GSMR 722, K Graves 87. Mr. Gene Yates there, Lock and Low 31. Joe Petrick and Ultra Cities here. Appreciate you guys watching us this evening. As we wrap up a long green flag run and wrap up this race. Only 14 trucks started, unfortunately, tonight, which is not a lot. And 1 caution for Jordan Malish at lap 1. And that's it. We've been green ever since. Meanwhile, there is Caressel coming up on Cheney to put him a lap down. This will put 4 trucks on the lead lap. Now, I should mention David Shutt has knocked off 3 seconds from the lead. It's now 10.8 seconds instead of 13. Now, Caressel's probably out there just riding, too. Now, a reminder, starting next week for the drivers who do race with us, starting next week on Tuesday, we will be back to our 7:40 start times that we had scheduled at the beginning of the season before I got into football. We will be back at 7:40 starting Tuesday because obviously I'm done coaching football after Saturday. So I just want to put that out there to everyone. So if you do race with us, we'll see you on Tuesday 7:40 for the start of the race, and the same for Thursday. Well, next Thursday obviously will be a different situation. Steve Dixon moving to pit road. Check on these 2 back here, still battling it out. Ten to go. As Gable's got some issues somewhere. Oh, he's in the grass. This looks familiar. Oh, he's still spinning. This could be issue. Oh. Nice save by Justin. I thought we were looking at an interesting finish. There's Schwint, there is Roberts. These guys still battling for that 6th position. This is the best race on the track, literally. Shutt's still 10 seconds behind. He's going to run out of time, and unfortunately a pit road speeding penalty going to be the end of his chance for that win, but still going to be a good points night for him. When you look at it, Marcus Richardson not here tonight, so David Shutt going to make up a lot of points. Gable and Cheney going to battle, not really any positions on the line. Schwinn starting to pull away from Roberts. All the way back here to David Shutt. Kevin Beach still about equal distance apart from where they were, and they come off pit road to lead now under 10 seconds. Gordon Malish, there's Derek Bordeaux in 4th. Running laps up there with the leaders. And then back to your leader. Four laps to go. Again, you go back to that Martinsville race that Caressa won. I remember that race kind of blatant. He didn't lead till late in that race after a couple incidents happened. Again, 19 cautions in that race, and Caressa able to slide his way in there and win his first career United Sim Racing Championship race. And now he's looking at win number 2 here at Kentucky. He's got 3 more laps. Next flag will end it. Unbelievable. These guys, 1 caution so far tonight. That's awesome. I mean, I know there's only 14 guys. Let's face it here, but still, any of these guys could wreck at any moment. Two to go. Oh, look now, by the way, Schwint is catching Cheney back there for 5th. I'm going to point that out. Here's Cheney. There's Schwint. Needless to say, there it is. White flag for Caressa. He is on the final lap. He is definitely going to be excited in Toledo, Ohio tonight. Out of turn 4, he's going to bring the Pinktober truck to victory lane. His second win of the season. Nick Caressel wins the Pay It Forward 225 in Kentucky. All the way back. Maybe he was already across the line. Yeah, I guess he did. But David Shuck going to finish second. Mr. Beach going to get third. Derek Bordeaux and Bobby Cheney going to be your top 5. And as I have to do, let me go jump to the SRA room and talk with the guys. Sometimes I have to look over here and make sure he's not in here. Okay. Oh, and Gable and Nichols having a word with each other.
Get the fuck out of here.
Channel switched.
It's Drag Beach down first.
User was moved to your channel.
Got Mr. Beach here, a third place run for the 22. Beach, nice job out there.
Thank you, Chris.
We'll talk about your race a little bit there. Obviously 4 tires, and it looked like Shutt and Caressel about the fastest 2 out there. Would that be safe to say?
I did two tires at the last bit.
Touche. Was still a good run, though.
It was good.
Yeah, no, good race. Send a shout out whoever you want.
Shout out to you, Chris, and SRI boys. They're sick.
Sick. Good job, Beach.
Thanks, Chris.
All right, bud.
User was moved
Beach with a third place finish. Shutt's turn. Bring Shutt down here. He's probably talking. Watch.
User was
Ah,
moved to your channel.
Didn't get him talking. Nah. David Shutt, second place run there. The obvious question, the pit stop there. How close was it?
It wasn't very close. I thought I was under driving it there, getting into pit road, so I hit the gas pedal, but I hit it too much for too long, and I threw it away.
Tough run. You were on your way to a victory, but still, you know what? Look at the points. Mark is sitting here tonight, so obviously a good points run.
Yep, that's always a good thing when he doesn't show up. Yeah, so hopefully it'll give me some ground on him. I'm sure he has a huge lead, but yeah, it was a pretty good race.
Yeah, one caution tonight. I mean, it could have been a couple others, but everybody kept it off the track. But, I mean, it's just all about pit strategy then, right?
Yeah, fuel really wasn't an issue. It was just when you were going to pit and how many tires you're going to take. And I tried not to lose too much ground by taking 2 tires on that last stop, which I think saved third position for me. So, yeah, it was important, but I'll be speeding help it either way.
Well, still good run. Shout out to whoever you want.
Shout out to SRA, to Nick for the win. That was a good job for him. And Tyler Deshawn for not racing.
All right, well, congratulations on your second.
Thanks, Chris.
Gonna move Shut up.
User was moved
That didn't
out
sound
of your
right.
channel.
And let's get our winner down here with us.
User was moved to your channel.
Mr. Caressel, win number 2 on the season there in the 13. You did in style. I mean, led a lot of laps tonight. Good job.
Yeah, if it weren't for Shutt screwing up his pit stop there, I think he would have had me by quite a bit.
Well, that's unfortunately part of racing. We've all lost him and won him that kind of way, but still to be able to get a win in October in that pink truck, that's gotta be cool.
Yeah, it's great. Just a reminder of everybody to make sure it's breast screen start wearing them this month to get those boobs checked.
That would be the breast solution, huh?
Funny.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, second win, obviously, theirs, which is definitely cool, and I know, obviously, it's got to make you feel good, and send a shout-out whoever you want.
Shout out to Aaron, actually. He actually gave me his wheel settings, fixed my G-Tech, Logitech here, and made it a lot more comfortable to drive. It feels a lot better. So, yeah.
Nice, and see, Aaron had a good run tonight, too.
Yeah.
Anyways, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, we'll move Nick back up there, and Victory Lane tonight. It's going to spray that champagne. And we will take a look at your final results here from Kentucky. Caressa wins it by 9 seconds over David Shutt, Mr. Beach, Derek Bordeaux, Bobby Cheney, your top 5. Schwint, Roberts, Nichols, Gable, Jordan Malish getting the top 10. Dixon, O'Brien, and then, of course, Brian Ray, Aaron Davis, your 14 finishers on the evening. So, next time, again, we'll be on the air. Will be Saturday. We will let you know when that race will be. It'll either be the road race, depending on me working, like I said. I'm waiting to find out about that. And then, yeah, we got to get the IndyCar in. You guys haven't seen that yet. The DW12 IndyCar, the Open Wheel of Death Series from SRA, will debut that coming up this weekend, too. So, until then, I'll see you guys this weekend. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday night. Enjoy the Colts butt whooping that apparently is happening, and seems like every Thursday night is a butt whooping anymore. So, until then, have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching. And check out, make sure, check out USRConline.com, also SimRacingAuthority.com to be a part of our leagues. Later.